up, players? Welcome to Completely Consensual, Chiptooth Gaming's weekly conversational nerdy news show, where we discuss all the hot topics in the gaming sphere. Alongside me today is Sean So Nasty himself, Sean Flowers.
What's up, guys?
You seem a little low energy today.
Energy, bro. What is this?
What do you want from me, Mikey? I'm just chilling, hanging out.
It's all good. I feel you. And next to Sean, we got the one and only Andreas.
Why are you rolling your eyes at me, bro?
Because I don't like the one and only. I miss Big Daddy. Bring Big Daddy back. Uh-oh. And there goes our video. It's all right, guys. We're just gonna roll into this. This is gonna be an audio only podcast.
That sounds fine.
Unfortunately, but this is basically E3. This is the first 2 days of E3 were knocked out. What are you guys looking at?
Is it still recording?
It's a change battery pack.
Yeah, I know, but it's a charge. It doesn't make sense. I'm very frustrated.
Use my camera. You should have told me to bring my camera. I brought it.
You always say that, but you never bring your camera.
Because you never remind me.
Is it still recording or no?
The video, no. There's gonna be audio only.
Audio is.
There's gonna be only. We're a mess. We're running all trends
here.
Because it's gonna keep doing that, and then it's gonna come back on. Watch.
Okay.
Ugh, I hate everything. Anyway.
Okay.
This has been a week, guys.
Yeah.
This has been a week. I was supposed to be super excited about E3.
Well, you guys survived Hell Week. The finals, all that shit.
That's true.
You guys finally survived it. I've been through it, so haha.
Yeah. Well, I mean, flat finals, just a lot of life things going on, so a little drained energy here, but E3 was crazy. I mean, this is the first 2 days, so this is going to go up Sunday night, Monday morning. So basically, EA's gone on their press conference, Microsoft's gone on their press conference, and Bethesda's gone. So we got a lot to jump into here and kind of unpack.
Yes, sir.
Right here, completely consensual. You can move your mic over if you want.
I mean, I'm not talking. I'm letting you do your talk. Letting you do your thing.
I know, but I'm just saying if you want to sit back so you're more comfortable. I'm just looking out for you,
I will eventually.
All right, just
how
looking out for you. Just looking out for you. Sean is not having any of our bullshit today.
This is so unprofessional.
I know. Well, anyway.
No, you're good. We're comfortable, right?
I mean, it's cool.
Oh my god.
Yeah, see, you good. Now, we are going to jump into our usual kind of formatting of the show, and that, of course, that first things first is housekeeping. So the first thing on housekeeping is we don't have our like little studio area anymore. So this is why the camera just went out. This is why this is going to be audio only podcast. We are set up in like the living room of my tiny 2-bedroom apartment. Mm-hmm. So we don't got a lot to work with here.
You're gonna have to explain the layout.
No, it's all good. This is what I want to do. What you want to say? Explain the layout of what's going on right now?
No, I said you didn't have to.
Oh,
yeah, you gotta give, bro. It's audio only. We gotta be more descriptive now.
I mean, gotta describe things. It's like ASMR.
All right. Okay, fuck it. Go crazy.
See, Sean's having none of the bullshit today.
What you mean?
He got a Sunday off and he's still in bad mood.
He's a lazy Sunday right now. You feeling yourself?
Chilling.
Yeah, it's lazy Sunday.
Well, gentlemen, let's get okay. So that was housekeeping. That basically we're in the transition of getting a new place and getting a new setup and everything.
We'll get there.
What have you been playing? What have you guys been playing in this last week leading up to E3 to get your hype juices flowing?
Pokemon Quest, baby.
Pokemon Quest.
You know, I downloaded that, and I played maybe 5 minutes, and I was just like,
I got hella annoyed when I found out you couldn't control your Pokemon. He just roams around. I'm like, fuck. All right, never mind. I don't want to play this.
But you're still playing.
Okay, whatever.
No, I was just joking. I'm not playing that.
I thought it was cool. I've been playing Kirby All Stars.
Okay.
Is it also no? Star Allies.
Star Allies.
No,
what made you pick that up? I know you came up to me and you were like, hey, "I'm gonna get this."
It just looked like something really fun to play when you have nothing else to play. When you feel like you know what I'm saying, I'm tired of playing this, tired of playing that. I feel like I can really just fall back on that game. It's a good time though.
You got that over Donkey Kong? But Donkey Kong's that game for me. I just want to chill back.
It's a port.
Is it?
Yeah.
I haven't even looked at Donkey Kong. I'll look at it.
It's good. Is there a demo on it? Because that's how you bought this game, right? You played the demo.
I played the demo first for All Star.
Oh yeah, I played the shit out of the Mario Aces demo when it was out.
I was really sad when it ended. I was so sad.
I was upset. I was like, I'm hella into this right now.
It's coming out soon.
I'm excited.
And we're gonna do a Let's Play. We're gonna do Let's Play. We're gonna do a whole thing for that.
I was the shit on that game.
I'm excited.
I was the shit.
Oh God, I can't wait to whoop your guys' asses.
That's
That's
funny.
Mario
That's cool. That's a cool
Aces
game. So
tennis.
Mario Aces, that got me excited for that game.
Okay. And so Kirby, is that all you've been kind of playing?
Yeah, really, honestly, just Kirby.
And then you were just nothing.
I'm playing this game called Life, bro.
Oh, me too, bro. Me too.
You winning?
It's hard. No,
Oh no, dude! I'm like 1 HP right now.
definitely not winning.
Yeah, you just do a little better each time.
I'm like the Falcons right now in life, bro. In the Super Bowl,
You feeling good right now?
I was in the lead a couple months ago. Now I'm just falling behind.
Well, spoiler alert, you're gonna lose. That's funny. So you been playing nothing? What have you been playing?
No, I've been meaning to jump into Detroit Become Human. I need to. It's one of those things where it's like I just don't have time for everything right now, and I thought once school's over I'd have a little bit more time, but now it's just like I said, it's getting to that point. So we'll see. I have some days off coming up where they're actual days off for once. So we're gonna see how that goes. And Donkey Kong. I'm down that Donkey Kong rabbit hole because that's originally that's why I bought my Switch, was for Donkey Kong Tropical
Oh my
Freeze.
god!
Which that's why everybody's like, oh, it's fucking Donkey Kong. That's all you want to fucking play the Switch for.
That's exactly how I would have.
All these Nintendo fanboys telling me, oh, Zelda's so great, but Mario Odyssey's so great. Which, by the way, Mario Odyssey not that good. Not that good of a game.
You could go lick a dick.
What's wrong with licking a dick? Hater. Why you gotta be a hater?
I hope you get it.
I'll lick a dick.
Would you?
Okay.
You know, I don't. Sean. How do I come back from that? Yeah, so Donkey Kong, I just love it. I'll be in my bed, just playing a couple levels before bed.
This is just so fun.
It's so good. Donkey Kong, from what I've played, again, I haven't finished it, so this is a complete not premarital
Preview?
Premature?
no, premature, that's it. I'm thinking of it. It's been a long week. It's a premature kind of assessment of the game, but it's probably one of the best platforming games I've ever played.
Platformers are hella fun.
I love it. So that and Guacamelee and Crash Bandicoot are probably my three kind of favorite platformers.
They should put
of all
Portal
times.
on the Switch. That'd be hella fun.
Oh, that actually would be cool.
Orange box, bring back the orange box.
Yeah.
Give you
That
all
would
these
be
shitty
sick.
games and then Portal.
Mega Man's the best platform though.
No,
Bomberman's the
here's
best
my-
platformer.
Here's my issue with Mega Man. Every time I try to get into it, I just can't get into it.
Cause you suck.
I mean, that might be part of it, but
I
yeah.
feel like I wasn't born in that era where I could get into it. Like, it's just not appealing to me.
It really isn't. Like, it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, if you like it, you like it. I'm not like hating on it.
Like,
But
it's
Well, I'm
cool in
talking about,
Smash
like,
Bros, but like that's it.
Like
That's
Mega
what-
Man
that's what
10.
it is.
Like I'm not talking about like Mega Man 1, 2, 3.
I've never played any Mega Man, so I don't even know what Mega Man 10 looks like.
The Nintendo 64 one?
2.5D.
No, Super Nintendo one. There was a Super Nintendo.
Yeah, see, nope, only had a Nintendo 64.
You
Way
young,
too
you
young.
Youngin.
You young.
It's just not for me, man. It's just
You
not
guys,
for me.
so you guys grew up on the 64, not even in the...
I grew up on. I didn't even have a Nintendo console until high school.
So you bought the Switch?
No, that was my second Nintendo console ever.
GameCube? So you missed out on
No.
the GameCube?
Mm-hmm.
You
I was
missed-
dude. I am a PlayStation kid by blood. Like, I don't try to be a fanboy anymore, but I was a hardcore
Yeah, you're
PlayStation
for
fanboy.
sure.
My first
I
system
was
ever
so into it.
was a Nintendo 64,
Nintendo,
and then a
Super
PlayStation
Nintendo.
2.
See, yeah, I missed out on all Nintendo. I had PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and then I had an Xbox for like a couple months because it was my brother's. And then I begged. I was like,
Returned it.
before I got my PS3, I was like, I want a game console. PS3 was too expensive for my mom.
Fuck it, it's $600 when it came out. Fuck all right.
So the Wii U was like where we kind of settled.
Yeah.
And it was probably that's why my biggest problem with Nintendo in terms of like I was burned. So I was just like anti Nintendo for so long because it's like I bought that piece of shit console.
It was a great console.
I was other than
It was a
Smash
great
Brothers. Other than Smash Brothers.
I mean, you had Animal Crossing.
It's just games that I'm not really into. So like my brother-in-law is a huge Nintendo nerd, huge. And he set me up with all the best games of the console. I was like, these are the best games.
You were upset.
Like Mario Galaxy was dope.
Yeah, of course.
Like I said, Smash Brothers was dope. Everything else that I played on that console, I was just like, ugh.
Zelda? Twilight?
Zelda. Oh, I hated that. The motion control. that console. I wish I just never got it. Like at that point,
What you should have did was buy like some GameCube games because it was backwards compatible.
Yeah, I know. I fucked up there. My friend Kenny in elementary school had a GameCube. We'd fuck around with it.
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion's definitely.
But I didn't really fuck with GameCube. That's the thing.
Should really make a number 2 for that.
Well, I brought the one for the 3DS. It's pretty cool.
The Luigi Mansion.
Hmm?
Oh shit! Did they make a number 2?
See, instead of having a 3DS or a DS,
You had a Vita.
I had a PSP.
Fucking fuck. Bro.
I am telling you, I was PlayStation so hardcore.
That's for sure. Is when you choose a 3DS over. No, when you choose a Vita over a 3DS, like, oh my god.
I did. Hey, Vita was
The
dope.
3DS is
Vita
the
was
bread
a
and butter
good
of Nintendo,
console.
A little bit.
I don't like you talking shit.
It was a Vita?
And I got a problem with you, and
Oh
I want
my
to tell you about
God,
it.
dude.
The Vita was so good. You didn't have a Vita. Don't be a hater.
But like 1 in 10 people have a PS Vita, and that's stretching it.
Well, yeah, but 1 in 10 people had a Wii U, and you were one of them.
Actually, that's actually proven.
So don't be a fucking Nintendo fanboy, all right?
I'm not
Beat
even a
some
Nintendo
ass.
fanboy.
I pitched in for a Wii U once. Like I put like
What's
40
that
bucks
mean?
in.
What does that mean? You
What does
pitched
that mean?
in?
You pitched in.
I pitched in like it was like a group effort. Like we wanted to get not a Wii. I mean,
So who-
we wanted to get a Wii U for Smash my freshman year, and like everyone put like 40 bucks in to buy one.
I don't get that. I don't like the pitching because then you're like, who gets the key?
Yeah, that's what I want to ask now. That's my next question. Who walked
wants
away
it?
with the Wii U?
Who wants it?
That's true. You threw it away. You threw it. You threw it in the garbage.
So
You
it's
know,
like
it was
if
just like you walk out in the living room. It was bored, and it was just
So
like you see
essentially
one
it's
out
like
there.
this. Like if it's us three who bought a PlayStation, we split it.
Well,
And at the end of this, like who wants it? Okay, I'll just buy your
Well,
house. Whatever
PlayStation
you
is
put in, I'll
different.
get it. That's,
This is a different console, but it was the Wii U. Like
the,
what?
nobody
That's
was
true.
going-
No, you guys just threw it away after.
Everyone
no one
had
took
like
it.
their own Xbox and PlayStation. It was just like fuck, let's play Smash. And we just like fuck, we don't have Smash.
That's
so
true.
Just like 40 bucks in, and bought Smash and a Wii U. It was just like
That's probably some of the most college shit I've ever heard. Like basically a bunch of guys pitch in for a Wii U, and then these $40 isn't like. I mean, it's money. It's like money,
Oh,
but it's
I mean,
not like a
that's-
lot of money.
Yeah,
So
no.
$40, you're not that invested in the console, and it was a Wii U, let alone. So it's like
That's
like,
what it. That's
whoever
college
wants
is all
it.
about. When my brother was in college in Sacramento, he would talk about playing Smash. He came back home, brought his Nintendo 64, took it up there, was playing Smash. My freshman year in college, we had to go to a friend's dorm. We play Smash there.
Yeah,
So like every college, you gotta play Smash.
you got your thing. Our thing was Rocket League. We just sat there and we just played till like 3 a.m.
Yeah,
Just
see, that's
Rocket League match after match.
PlayStation 2, motherfucker.
I remember that's how I was raised. But I have everything now. You can't talk shit now. I try not to be a fanboy now, but my
Try not
blood
to.
is PlayStation.
That's
Well,
good.
yeah, we went
Speaking
down the
of-
rabbit hole there. But
We did.
just one more thing on that though. That's how fanboys are kind of bred, because like when you're a kid and you can only get one kind of console,
Yeah, you stick with it.
you stick with
Yeah.
you become that person. So that's why you see people like, oh, I got a PS4, so like they stick with the PS4. So it's like,
that's not true. I've had PlayStations, Xbox, and Nintendo.
well, I'm sorry you were a rich kid.
Wasn't rich. You know,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
like to dabble in everything.
Okay, you're rich.
Don't you have all 3 consoles right
first of
now?
all,
like,
I
what are you
worked hard
talking
for it.
about?
You know how many loans I had to mow for that shit?
worked hard for it.
Exactly.
Shut
dude.
up.
Shut up. Shut up. But yeah, so let's get into some of the E3 happenings.
E3, so what? EA was good. It was, what was it? For me,
I'm
EA
honestly,
was alright.
I'm honestly just excited for Nintendo's conference. That's it. Truthfully, I'm gonna be honest as hell. That's all I want to see.
It's
don't
on
care.
what? It's on, what day is it? It's on
It's probably the last day.
Tuesday, right? There's a Tuesday?
No, yeah, it's Tuesday morning.
Cool.
They have the direct. Your eyes are bloodshot.
Don't worry about that. That's what,
Your eyes
once
are
I found out that there's no video, I went in on my I went in
bloodshot.
Bro, that shit hurts. I'm allergic to the chocolate, bro.
Are you? Are you allergic to cats?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. What if I die?
Well,
This fucking cat.
in memory of Pancho Papi.
In memory of Pancho Papi. Yeah, so I feel like leading up to like what's left over, I feel like Xbox, hands down the best one so far.
Well, yeah.
The-
I remember when they
that's a
first
good
started
shit.
off, it says we got 50 premieres, 18 exclusive. Like they just threw numbers of how many
Yeah.
games they're showing. They started off with fucking Halo Infinite,
They-
and then I'm just like,
How do you feel about it?
I don't know what the fuck it is.
Nobody
is
does.
it Halo
I
6?
think they should just let it go.
Is it just like, is it like Halo 1 through 6? Is it like the Master Chief Collection bullshit
It
all
low key
over
looked
again?
like an open world Halo.
You think that's what they're going for now?
That's what it looked like.
I thought because when it
vibe I
opened
got.
and it pulled out and you saw all those like consoles, I thought it was gonna be a battle royale,
Yeah, exactly.
and I was like, oh
Like an open world
no,
at Battle Royale
please
Halo.
God no, but it wasn't.
So it's not a Halo 6. It's a Halo game, but it's just not Halo 6.
It looks like it. It looks like it's a Halo 6 because they said this is gonna be Master Chief's biggest adventure. Of course, but they say that every time. So it looks like it's gonna be like story based. It doesn't look like anything online. I think they're just trying to get rid of the like numbering convention, a lot like Sony has done in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't give us much on it.
Yeah, it was just very vague. But I mean, he started it off, and you could just show a helmet of Master Chief, and people can lose their shit.
Yeah, it was one of those things where Microsoft definitely brought the heat, but all their games, like, are played out to me. Like Sean, you kind of mentioned it like earlier. Like, you just let it go.
Yeah, just let it go.
Just let it go at this point.
Let Halo go. It was fun. While it lasted, we all have good memories. Just
let it drift off into the
sunset. You know what I'm
sunset.
saying? Some games just need to be just remembered, not remastered.
R.I.P.
Damn, remembered, not remastered. That's a fucking T-shirt. I hate
what it
you.
is.
That's awesome.
That's what it needs to be sometimes. You know, not all of them need to move on.
Remembered, not remastered.
Yeah.
I love that saying.
Thank you.
That's coined by Sean.
Thank you. That was off the top.
Tough time. Yeah, no, and that's really their. I mean, we'll go through their press conference, like everything that has happened. So hold on, let me get down. We skipped around. I was gonna do
EA.
I know fucking.
No, for EA, it was all the biggest thing in EA that there really was Battlefield.
Well, we're gonna talk about Xbox right now
I'm actually excited.
because I feel like they were the heavy hitters.
Oh yeah,
And I feel like a lot of people are expecting a little too much from PlayStation because I feel like a lot of people are like, "Oh, I'm the most hyped for PlayStation." I don't think you're gonna get a lot from PlayStation. I see these.
I'm not even mad.
I see these big online personalities, being like hyping up the PlayStation conference. I'm like, you're about to disappoint a lot of people.
What if they don't?
That's the thing. PlayStation's a wild card. PlayStation and Square Enix are like wild cards.
So here's the thing. You know what? PlayStation could have an alright E3, and then everybody was like, fanboys like Mikey, they'd be like, yeah, I still love it. It's all good.
True. I mean, I'll do it anyway.
True.
But
So, I mean, they could have a bad conference, and people will still be like, okay.
like
it's just too far in the leads. Like, they could tumble and fall and still win the race.
Like Sean said, like I'm not even bothered by it. Like I wouldn't even like be mad at it because the last 3 years that they've given us have been unfucking real in terms of like just year of dream shit.
What games did you guys get excited for watching Microsoft?
All right. Well, let's run down thing by thing. So we got a Life is Strange spin-off game called The Adventures of Captain Spirit. Life is Strange, not my kind of game, so I haven't really played it.
Yeah, no,
I like the art, but just like you said, not my kind of game.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. And then something I'm really fucking excited for. Cuphead gets a new playable character and bosses in a DLC. Let's go, boys.
Yeah.
You know, Mikey, I've never played Cuphead. I'm just gonna say it now.
Do you have an Xbox?
I don't. I have a PlayStation.
See, that's the thing. You don't need like as much as I love Cuphead and Cuphead was Cup Hero. Cuphead was my game of the year last year. I don't think it's worth buying an Xbox for, but after this conference, it looks like they really understand what they're lacking, which is games, and I think they're bringing the heat. So I think right now is actually a good time to buy an Xbox if you're looking into it.
I mean, I know this one guy who's gonna sell his old Xbox One because he got an Xbox X. So I'm never gonna buy that full price.
I'll wait for that.
Yeah, if I have enough money, I'll be like,
cheap.
hey,
they're like $180 for an S right now.
Are they?
Yeah, they dropped the
They're
price.
so cheap right now. It's ridiculous.
It's like $200. Man. It's $200.
And PlayStation's still beating them.
Yeah.
But I'm stoked. Cuphead's great. You should play Cuphead.
DLC.
Sean, you should play Cuphead.
All right. I mean,
You need to play Cuphead.
if I buy an Xbox, I'll be sure to buy Cuphead.
It's good. It kicks your ass. Crackdown 3. That was also
You mean
shown.
Terry Crews?
Terry Crews 3.
That's what it is.
The game. Yeah, that was interesting. It looks nothing like they
what they shown
announced.
before. Yeah.
It's better. Like we were talking about it before. It was better than last year's Crackdown trailer. Was
And
just
they gave him a release date too for it, right? They
Terry
gave him a
Crews
release date?
live action yelling at a camera.
That's how you
So
need
now they
Flexing his
animated
muscle.
him.
energy, power, enthusiasm.
Now they animated him, and now he's animated yelling at the camera.
Let's go.
That's what it was.
It looks cool. Like I was saying, I would dick around like with my friends and
I
like
would dick around.
like it seems cool to just like fuck around in it.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I saw the game. I was like, all right, next.
Doesn't look terrible, but it looks like one of those Xbox exclusives. Like remember the time during the PS3 where PS3 was cranking out a bunch of exclusives, but no one gave a shit. That's what I feel like we are in the Xbox era right now. I feel like they're about to be cranking out. They're finally going to start putting out Xbox exclusives, which everyone was asking for, and no one's going to give a shit. But there are going to be some gems in there, like during the PS3 era. Starhawk, great game.
You're right.
Everyone forgot about it. Twisted Metal, great fucking game.
Oh yeah, I remember. I didn't play it though.
Yeah, I played that
Fucking
shit.
good. See, no one gave a shit, and that's where I feel like we're at in the Xbox.
They need to start giving me some heavy hitters and.
All right, Cyberpunk. They ended the conference. This was their one more thing. Cyberpunk 2077.
It's like a Ready Player One. That's what it looked like.
It did. And this is from the Witcher developer, CD Projekt Red. I'm excited. It looks dope. From what they showed.
I don't know what the story is. I just saw a bunch of people doing all kinds of shit.
Yeah, like jumping in the air.
And
flying,
I'm just like,
punching the
cool.
floor.
Like you see one character just talking, smoking, like
Smoking that
car,
ganja.
smoking like right out of the car. And I'm like, all right, cool. And then it ends with him like getting in his car, running away from the cops. And I was like, cool.
Yeah.
This game's all over the place. You see some guys playing pool, all this shit. I'm like,
It looks like futuristic Grand Theft Auto.
it looks like futuristic Grand Theft Auto.
It didn't look like anything special to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
It didn't tickle my
It
fancy.
didn't really wow me. I mean, it was a cool watch, but
Yeah.
definitely wouldn't
I
buy
need a
that.
game. I feel like I needed a gameplay.
What do they need to do to sell you? Yeah, I feel like if they showed
It would
gameplay.
have been solid. I would have been sold.
I mean, yeah, obviously the gameplay starts where it's at first. I got to see how it looks for real, not just the trailer, because trailers be deceiving.
Yeah.
This is true.
Killzone 2. That fucking trailer. Do you remember that trailer at all? When they first showed Killzone 2, and it looked like a PS4 game, and then it looked amazing. And then the game came out, and you're like, oh, this is not what that trailer was.
They get you every time. They get you.
And they said it was all in game, and it wasn't. It was all CGI. Goddamn.
Got him.
Devil May Cry 5.
Say it again.
Devil May Cry 5.
That's not what he said the
I
first
know.
time.
What'd I say?
Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry 5. What do you guys thought? Did you play 4?
I never played 1, 2, or 3.
Did you play 4? Or did you play any of them?
There was one they had on the Xbox I used to play. I forgot which one it was. Oh, sorry.
It's all good. Just trying to help you out.
There's one I had on the Xbox.
We're a fucking mess tonight.
Yeah.
I forgot which one it was. I want to say 4.
I had it before. I feel like 4 is like the one that's been out for a minute. And it's like $20.
He had like a red jacket on. I don't know
All
if you
of
guys remember. I mean, that is his.
He's the guy with the hair, right?
It's like Crash
Red
Bandicoot.
jacket on, you know, with the white hair.
I played the Crash Bandicoot game with him with the jorts.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, I remember.
Oh yeah, that's 3.
I
fucking hate you.
I never played it. I've seen gameplay and I just never got behind it.
Have you played Bayonetta?
No.
Nintendo.
It's like a hack and slash with combos.
I just don't like. I don't know why. I just don't like that.
The action game kind of like.
You have to be good at multitasking.
They kind of, yeah. It's like
it's a
over. I love the
multitasking,
combat,
like-
but it's just like they do too much with the combat.
You gotta jump, hit, dodge, and like shoot
You gotta
bullets
dip,
and
dip,
targets
dodge,
all at one
dip,
time, and it's
dodge.
like it's really wild. There's a bunch of blood on the screen. Like shit's crazy. I like those games. Those are crazy.
So you thinking you're gonna be picking this kind of game up? Is this that sounds right up your alley?
I mean, look, it's easy to say I'd pick it up now.
Yeah,
before,
but when
you
it
know,
comes
before they
down to
drop
it, to put money on.
Yeah, you know, I gotta see what it's really looking like. You know, maybe let it drop and then watch a couple gameplays on YouTube before I really like. Okay, I'm grabbing this.
I like the Devil May Cry franchise, and I like when they rebooted it. Yeah, and it's PS2 way back in the day. I haven't replayed them since. But the 4th one I dabbled in. I liked the game. I liked like the aesthetic of the game, and I liked the combat of the game. But it was one of those things where it's just like, it doesn't have the story that the old ones had. The old ones told a cool story, so I'm just gonna be interested. They're saying this is their best game they've ever developed, so I'm gonna be very interested to see what they kind of get into.
Yeah, I was watching the E3 conference. I didn't watch it live, so I watched it on YouTube. I said Devil May Cry. I just skipped. I was like, all right, I'm cool. Skipped it.
Yeah.
Saw some gameplay. He had a cool like arm, I guess, little metal arm. But I was like, all right, cool. Next.
Well, and then speaking of next, The Division 2 was shown off at Xbox's press conference. We got a first glimpse of Division 2 at Microsoft Showcase, confirming the setting and a load of new features. So the setting, Andres, do you know anything about this? Because I did miss a little bit of this Division.
No, I mean I saw the whole like beginning trailer, and after I saw the trailer, I was like, cool. I skipped that guy when he came out and started talking about it. I just skipped that shit. Because it just looked familiar, very very. Like I don't know what changes were made, but as far as gameplay looks and the way it is, it's like the same.
I feel like the bubble's about to burst on these online games. These online, there can only be room for so much.
True. I know what you're saying. As far as like multiplayer, it's not like, hey, let's go to a lobby, play deathmatch, boom. Right. That was a way of gaming. Now the type of gaming is social game, like multiplayer. Like, hey, let's go do these missions. Let's do this and that.
Or like the battle royales, which I think that's gonna be a bubble that pops as well.
Oh well, again,
I think Call of Duty pops that bubble.
Super saturated. Like hell, people are gonna be just doing it. It worked because it was only PUBG, Fortnite. Fortnite was free to play.
PUBG Xbox exclusive.
So PUBG just they had, I'm gonna do this small bubble. Fortnite was like, I'm all over the place, and that's why it blew the fuck up. And now that people know that it's blowing the fuck up, it's Battle Royale for Battlefields, Battle Royale for
Call
of Duty, and I think they're doing another Battle Royale for a different game. I forget. I think.
I'm sure they are. I'm sure we're gonna see so many of these fucking games.
And I'm just like, great.
Probably for Halo.
Probably, right? So then I was like, all right. When winter comes, everybody's going to be like...
Grand Theft Auto has a Battle Royale mode. Everyone has a Battle Royale mode. No, it does, though. It really does.
That's what Grand Theft Auto pretty much is, though.
No, but like they actually have one where you drop in and like, yeah, there was an update. So everyone's just getting on this fucking Battle Royale shit. Mm-hmm. And I'm sick of it. I have an axe to grind.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I'm done with Battle Royale, and I'm done with these fucking games where, like Destiny, where I have to grind for fucking 5 hours for some armor. I'm done. Yeah, I will not be picking up the Division.
I will, probably still.
I can't do the Division.
Huh?
I can't do the Division.
Did you play the first one?
I played some of the first one. I can't. The way they're grinding
was cool. It was just the end game of the Division was just really shit until they made a big update. Like,
it's just the system of the game. Like, I just couldn't get in it.
You have no friends to play with. It's okay. I'll play with you. Don't worry.
I had a couple friends. I hopped in too late and the grind was too long. True. And I was just like,
yeah. Everybody's like max level and you're like level 1 noob.
I hate that. And that's
working on getting this exotic weapon. I'm like, bruh, help me finish this fucking mission.
Let me do the story.
I'm getting my ass beat over and over on the same mission.
Like I said,
higher difficulty.
I gave Destiny a real shot and it got me for a little bit, but I'm out. Like, true. I can't. Rainbow Six is the only thing that I'm gonna be doing. Rainbow Six and Battlefront are like the two online games that I'll dabble in. I'm a huge fucking Star Wars nerd. Like, I really do, and the stuff that they announced at E3 really appeals to me. Well, yeah, it's not a grind. It's definitely the opposite of like one of those grinding.
What are you even
games.
working for in Battlefront? Like, what do you play?
I just play it because I like the world, and I like the characters.
Damn.
I mean, that's it. I mean, if you like
dedication.
Different type
like
of fan.
I said, I like Star Wars shit. That's just me. And especially the shit EA announced, which we'll get into. Dying Light 2, really cool.
Yes.
I think that was a really cool showing of Dying Light. Dying Light was really popular. But again, not my kind of game. Like that, I only have so much time in a day to play games.
It's a really cool game, yeah. I recommend playing it.
Okay, and then Fallout 67 was also there. Look, Microsoft was stacked. It was seriously, it was hit.
It was. But I feel like that's sometimes good and bad doing all that because then you forget about some of the games.
I totally agree. And I feel like a lot of these games are going to kind of fade into the background. Like Dying Light 2, I guarantee you that's going to fade into the background when it comes out. Because with games like that, everyone's already moved on.
No, you're right.
Yeah. Same with Destiny. Same thing happened in Destiny 2.
What do you think the next big thing next to Battle Royale would be?
Not online. I think story-driven games are making a bigger comeback than ever.
It's multiplayer wise. Because you can have a story-driven game and still have Battle Royale in it. Sorry.
It's all good. I was just trying to
I feel like they just need to change that. I mean, again, change the tradition of a style of multiplayer.
I feel like... I don't know. I don't even know what would be next. I didn't even think Battle Royale would really be a thing.
I love that shit.
It's cool.
Fortnite all day.
It's cool. I want a Hunger Games game.
Hit you with the star power, bro.
Battle Royale.
Imagine a Battle
Play
Royale
Fortnite.
game where it has like story built into the
I
world.
heard that too, Sean. I heard that too.
What did I say? What did you say?
Yeah, nothing. Don't worry about it.
I want to know now.
It's you.
I hate you all. I'm tired. But Fallout 60 or 76 trailer at the conference, and it will be 4 times the size of Fallout 4. But
Do you guys like big maps like that?
As long as if they could give me the point A to point B like a little bit faster than most, yeah.
Without overwhelming me like The Witcher.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about big maps because like 9 times out of 10 you're gonna end up fucking fast traveling anyway. Like maybe you might run from one spot to the other maybe one good time, but as soon as that fast travel button unlocks, that's it.
See, that's the thing. I don't like God of War. Like it's not a huge game, but I rarely use the fast travel.
Yeah, it's not that big. I'd walk around.
Well, you only unlock the first level anyway, Sean. So I don't need
Yeah, that's true. Damn.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, no, I'm interested. We don't really know what it is though. Still,
They said
it's gonna be bigger, but I don't know what that means. Is it
online
more
only.
Fallout?
It's online only. From what I remember,
I didn't think they announced that.
They said it was online only.
Oh, I missed that.
The idea is that you have buddies. You have to find launch codes. You find launch codes, and then you pick a place in the map to nuke. Once it's nuked, you go loot it. But once it's nuked, you get monsters and everybody trying to loot it and all this shit.
So it's in a different season. It's not in winter. They announced.
Yeah.
And it is also in West Virginia, right?
Yeah, nobody cares about that. Yeah.
Take me home, country road, to the place where I belong, West Virginia, country road. Take me home.
What is going on?
So somebody says, I just know that, but then I was like, I just gotta wait and see more.
Fallout 4 is also available on Game Pass. They announced in
Soldier
that section.
76.
Did I say Soldier 76?
You said Soldier.
We're all a mess today. I'm telling you.
You said
I just
fucking
know
Fallout
the meme.
67.
76. You know what I
Soldier
meant.
76, bro.
Talking to your mic, Andres.
You guys, first of all, you
Usually
guys are trying to get on me. You guys are messing up.
Fallout 4
We worked, fool.
was also announced on Game Pass during that section too. So
What
that's
was it?
cool. Fallout 4 available on Game Pass,
cool.
free, or not free, but like on that subscription, which
stuff.
they're really pushing. Forza Horizon 4, awesome. More for Forza.
I would buy a PlayStation for Forza. Like, I really fuck with Forza.
Yeah.
I really do.
Okay. Yeah. So.
What?
So like, what was your favorite PlayStation and Forza game?
My favorite PlayStation Forza game?
Yeah.
I fucked with 4. Fucked with...
This is 4.
This is 4.
Not Horizon 4. Just Forza 4.
Okay.
Yeah. I never played the Horizon series. I didn't have an Xbox long enough to enjoy that.
Well, I know the
Well, I thought you said you put it on PlayStation. It's an exclusive. The Xbox.
Did I say PlayStation?
I was just trying to bait you.
You're trying to bait you so hard.
I just fuck with you.
I'm
I
an
know.
Xbox.
Like I said, we're all on our on some shit
Put
today.
on some last legs, yeah.
No, fuck you guys. You guys really tried to play me.
You went with it too. You repeated yourself like, yeah, my favorite Forza on PlayStation. You said like 2, 3
God, I
times.
wish we had video because me and Andreas looked at each other.
We did. We're like, let's keep it going.
All right. Next time you guys mispronounce a word, with your little country ass accent you be putting on.
All right, Donald Glover.
Yeah, Donald Glover.
Donald Glover.
Just kidding, Sean. We love you.
All right, no.
I know. Everybody does.
You made the first one?
And then the big one that I was not expecting, Gears of War. Gears 5, as they're calling it.
Yes, and they showed a little like cinematic trailer. It's cool.
Again, let it die.
You know.
Or bring it back. Let it die and bring it back. Look at what God of War did. They let it
Remembered.
die, and they brought it back.
Remembered. Not remastered.
Well, here's the thing. Well, they brought it back and they changed everything about it. Gears of War, they let it die, but they're bringing it back as the same thing, just better graphics.
But they didn't let it die though. Because this is the second Gears of War game that we're getting on the Xbox.
I'm cool with it. I mean, it's a cool game to play, so.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you guys play Gears for the story or the multiplayer?
I did for both.
Story.
I knew you'd say story.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm offended, sir.
No, because you're like
one of those players.
Yeah, no, like you really buy games for the story, which I think is cool. I don't really play story for most games. I usually play games like that for the multiplayer only.
Yeah.
Like I'll play the story like maybe like if like cousin comes by and like he wants to play Gears, and I'm like, okay, let's play the story, you know?
Yeah.
Look,
Don't mess up my stats.
Yeah, do co-op, yeah.
Otherwise, you know, I'm fucking nitty in there grinding, popping bodies with shotguns.
That's all it is, shotgun.
Grinding them up. Yeah, no.
I mean, it's pretty much, you know, Fortnite, but with more blood.
True.
Yeah, like I said, Gears of War to me is just another mag game. Nothing against the franchise, but I think it needs a Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild kind of like refresh, or God of War refresh.
No, just let it die. It's gone.
Yeah, that's it. It's like, look, it's
around
awesome.
the same time when Halo 3.
It's awesome because they're getting games and they're getting their heavy hitters. I think this is the first the first time at an E3 where Xbox used all their big three. They got Forza, they got Gears of War, and they got Halo, all in the same conference, which is fucking crazy.
It almost looks like they're really fiending for something. Like, please bite something.
I know. Please stay.
Please
stay.
Please buy one of these.
We got all this coming out. Please stay.
I know. Please don't leave us.
So yeah.
No, I agree. It's just
the wow factor wasn't. It was alright.
And there's a mobile game announced as well.
The Blades, right?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Another thing that I don't give a fuck about in this conference.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Like, it's cool, and it's cool that they're using all their heavy hitters, but you don't see PlayStation relying on their heavy hitters as much as, like...
Because the thing about PlayStation, you'll get, like, a secret gem hidden there. Like, all right, this was a really good fucking
You
game.
get new games, and that's what I like about them so much in terms of... And in Nintendo, the same thing. Nintendo's the same thing. Of course, they have their heavy hitters, but they experiment. At least they switch up the formula of their games, opposed to Halo, which we've seen the same thing. Gears, which we've seen the same thing. I don't mind these games, so if they come out and they're like, Gears of War is like a completely refreshed game, but it doesn't look like it. Like, it looks like the same.
It's hard to change those games like that, though. Like, when you really establish, like, this is what the game is, this is what you do. It's kind of hard to really, like, go in and, like, change it and put a new look on it, because, like, they're still gonna have those, you know, those traditional players that really came back from, like, the old, like, Gears, like 1, 2, 3, playing Gears 5. It's just like, what is this new shit? This shit's stupid. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I think that's kind of a cop out because, like, I feel like we've seen it like PlayStation has done it over and over again. Uncharted 4, not The Last of Us, God of War. Like, I feel like that was a big one, and I feel like a lot of people, maybe some people are like, I just not like the old ones. Like a guy we work with.
I feel like this God of War was more for the people that have played the God of War series since day one. You know what I'm saying?
No, because like I said, I've met people who are like have been big fans, and they're like, it's a good God of War, but it's not the best God of War. Like God of War 3 is still better.
I mean, you're gonna have those guys that grinded hella in the old games.
But
they're gonna say that regardless.
I don't know, because it's such a deviation from what the old God of Wars were. Like I said, I feel like one of these franchises is in need. Like, hopefully Halo Infinite is that. It is them basically building the Halo brand and putting a new spin on it. And not a loot box online spin, but like an actual, like, hey, this is actually a good story. Mm-hmm. Which I feel like we don't get with Halo.
Hopefully they change it with Infinite.
Hopefully. But anything else to say on Gears of War?
Gears of War, no. I just hope to see where the story goes, because I know they're focusing a lot away from Marcus Phoenix. And yeah, I'm just wait and see. A lot of these games were just like, hey, we're doing this game, and here's a little tidbit, but I need more than that.
And, of course, like I said, we've mentioned it several times, Halo Infinite was announced in the beginning of the trailer. It looked cool. Not much. Didn't give us much. We don't really know what the game is. And 2, it didn't look too good. Like, the graphics on it didn't look... It kind of looked outdated.
It looked all right. I think it was a total... you could tell they're trying to go a different direction with it, though. If it's a Halo game, you have Master Chief blowing shit up, but this time it was just, hey, look at the scenery.
I can't sound like. All right, and then Sean, this one's right up your alley. Jump Force.
Oh shit! I was like,
Not too excited for it.
Really?
Sadly. No.
Why?
I'm not into the mashup games. They tried it once before.
with
What was the name of the game? Fuck.
like an anime full of all the characters.
Yeah, it had like hella anime characters, like from animes you guys probably would never even like heard of, like J-Stars, and it was called J-Stars. That's what it was called.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Oh shit! Yeah, I remember it.
It was called J-Stars, and it had like Dragon Ball Z.
That was like a
and,
Smash. That was like an actual like Smash style, right?
Like-
Lightweight,
anime.
Yeah,
For anime.
for anime, and like it looks like the same thing, and like that one didn't go over well. It was okay game, but it wasn't like amazing.
What do they need to? Because like I said, this sounds right up your alley. You said you don't like crossover games, but you enjoy Smash Brothers.
Oh, dude, if I'm allergic to this cat, but okay, well, we're good.
What
Motherfucker.
were you saying? Where they need to what?
Like what do they need to do to like kind of grab your attention? Because it's a 3D brawler, so it is
It's
like
not necessarily crossover. It's just like when it comes to anime games, like I'm an anime fan myself, and so like when they fuck shit up, it's kind of just like, okay, it's over. You ruined it. You ruined it. You had one job,
And you ruined it.
and you ruined it. That's like literally. That's like getting a Matrix game, and they ruin the entire game.
So there's nothing that they can do to get your mail.
I mean,
Yes,
it might be a
wait.
good game.
mean,
I gotta see the
there's
gameplay.
One trailer.
Yeah, I gotta see the gameplay. I can't say it's gonna be
You
trash
just
right
see
now, but
Frieza
right now I'm not
getting his
really
ass
interested
beat,
in it.
And that's it. Yeah. You got Naruto, Luffy, and
It all
Yeah.
comes down to the gameplay, Mike. You fighting games, it's gameplay. And I can't trailers, can't do
I
it.
feel I get you. So let's see what comes out of it. Like I said, I feel like this is gonna be right up your alley. In terms of so it's Naruto, Dragon Ball, One Piece, and Death Note all in one.
Oh yeah, I forgot the very very last bit of it was Death Note. Huh?
Yeah, it's cool.
I don't know how they're gonna
It's
add
cool.
in Death Note.
I
They're
don't
just
either.
gonna make the guy.
There's no
whatever.
one in
The
Death
guy.
Note that fights
The
though.
death guy. They're gonna make that fucker the character.
That's-
Unless you get
See,
the-
Sean's already down on that.
See
Sean's
what I'm
already
saying?
down.
That's stupid. Anyone that watched Death Note, like, with what? What?
Just Cause 4.
I'm okay with it's whatever.
I never played any.
Never
Looks
played
fun.
it. I know I downloaded it. It was free on the PlayStation.
Just Cause, yeah, I got
I
Just Cause
downloaded
3
it.
for free. I never played it though, but
I
you
know,
know,
me
I
too.
got
Me
it.
too. I got it queued up
It's
on my
in- it's in
PlayStation.
there.
Exactly. You know, I got it to, you know, if I do want to play it, it's there
T'Challa?
for free.
You need to
But
chill,
I
bro.
never played it.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of these games I'm just met on. There's nothing like I'm really excited for besides Kingdom Hearts. So Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer,
Oh shit.
Frozen World, Frozen World, Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm
That
ready.
is cool.
Let's go.
They gave a release date too now, right?
I haven't played a Kingdom Hearts game, so I'm gonna pick up the
If
trilogy.
you're a Disney fan or something like that, you've got.
I heard you don't have to play the entire trilogy to understand what's going on.
You
don't.
You
There's
don't?
like books written on it trying to explain the
Just
lore
Wikipedia,
of it.
dog. Just
But I want to
Wikipedia.
go back and play the old games. Like I really want to like.
I feel like I can never do that just because the graphics are too shit. I'm like, I don't want to play this.
Yeah, that's the issue too. I went back and started playing God of War, the God of War 3 remastered. It looks so bad.
No, I was like, I don't want to play this, dude.
But I want to try it out because it actually looks fun. It looks like a cool idea. The trailer though, I felt like the voice acting was
Yeah,
off,
it was off.
and it's not exactly the best voice acting either.
Oh well, they got a good
But
couple
it's
months to fix it.
Very cool. I like the worlds. I like everything that they're building. The next thing that they announced was the Metro Exodus. Again, another popular game. But again,
I'm just mad about that game too. It's a popular game. I'm just meh.
yeah, me too. In all honesty,
What
It's
are
just-
you excited for,
I don't-
Mikey?
you know what I mean?
in terms of everything at this
You're going down
conference,
this list, and I don't feel any
not
passion
a
or
lot.
enthusiasm.
Like I
for
Because
said-
it's
anything
Xbox,
you're
bro. That's why he's trying to make Xbox sound good. But he's a PlayStation.
No, like I said,
when we do the PlayStation one, you know how Mikey's gonna be. It is the best fucking conference I've been in.
but
This
here's
is the best.
Sony
Every game
said-
is an A+ game.
we just heard
Just like I thought, they said we have one more.
We have one more, and it was this game.
you just heard me talk about how nothing's probably gonna come out of PlayStation.
Yeah, no, this is not really that thing.
Um,
But if there is something, you're gonna be hyped.
He's
as shit.
But-
gonna be
okay,
half
but
the
here's
shit.
the thing.
He's setting expectations low.
I
Shouldn't be
care
surprised. I like that.
more about PlayStation games than I do for these Xbox exclusives, and that's not a fanboy thing.
That's the most
because
fanboyish thing you could say.
It's more, but I care more about the Nintendo conference than I do about the Xbox
Sure, well,
conference.
because Nintendo has a lot to bring, bro, and they're up and coming. Like you know, Nintendo's gonna bring the heat because
Yeah.
they're gonna fucking.
Well, and like I said, I'm not saying that Xbox didn't bring the heat, but I'm just not as me personally. I'm not as excited.
I could see it.
I
though.
think, but the fact that like that anime game came out of Xbox conference is huge, and the fact that they showed some JRPGs is huge.
True,
That they're trying to get that audience back,
they are.
which I appreciate. And like I said, a lot of these games, even though they're not for me, they're for somebody.
Yeah.
And they're good games. They look like good games. So kudos to them.
Yeah.
Ori of the Blind Forest. Ori the.
I skipped it again. YouTubed it. I was like, oh shit, look at this. Oh, it's Ori. Never mind. Next.
Yeah.
It's a platformer, right?
Yeah.
I like platformers.
I do too. I love platformers, but Ori was just
maybe
something
another
I
trailer.
nothing got. Like Ori, the first one, never it didn't pull me in.
Like I said, I love seeing the art for some of these indie games and like platform games.
Beautiful.
And
You
stuff
guys
like
suck.
that.
You know,
can't
we're
get behind
bringing
it.
down your mood.
Huh?
Sorry, Wes, we're bringing down his mood
Why bringing down your mood?
because we're so negative.
No one's bringing down my mood. I'm just talking. You guys do suck, though.
Okay.
People are gonna hate this and be like, "Oh, these guys are a bunch of negative assholes who fucking hate Xbox."
No, I can't wait for God of War to come out on Xbox. Don't worry.
Fuck you.
He got that.
I didn't even catch that. Unknown Battlegrounds, Sea of Thieves. I'm just gonna run through a couple of them, and then they close with the Xbox One Game Pass. Basically, it loads games faster, and they announced some of the some of the games coming on there, which I felt was kind of a
It's alright.
meh
They're pushing that
moment.
They have a
pushing it.
It's a
console
good
dedicated
deal.
to that shit though too.
I mean, I'm pretty sure
there's a
it is,
bundle
just
in
like
it. Like
PlayStation Plus.
if you go to like, hey, buy this console, we'll give you 3 months of PlayStation. Oh no, 3 months of Xbox Live and 3 months of Game Pass. And everybody's like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no thanks.
Yeah.
No thanks, senior.
Yeah. It's cool. I'm gonna get it just because it's like if all the games are gonna be on there, the Xbox
Get the
exclusives for
Xbox One X,
free.
dude. Get the Xbox
For
One X.
free.
Get the Xbox One X.
Free 99.
Bro, what if you could? Never mind. That's off topic.
What?
If you used your coupon
Oh yeah.
and then that double dip.
That'd be cool. Hey. Sorry. People are like, what is going on
Yeah,
right
exactly.
now? EA Anthem.
Woo! Yes. Okay, I'm excited for that game.
So you're I feel like you're higher on the EA conference.
You know,
and that's
I mean,
a surprise.
just because again, I personally love shooter games, shoot 'em up.
Yeah.
And I see Anthem, and I see, holy shit, a really cool open world, Destiny-ish type game.
Okay.
I love the action. I love the gameplay. Again, they showed a dope trailer. They showed gameplay. I'm with it.
Okay, Sean.
He's looking at the trailer right now. Hold on.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
Is
So
it-
it's really cool.
It's cool. It's like Iron Man like. I think that's cool. Cool mechanics. They announced that basically there's no microtransactions in it.
Yes.
It's a BioWare game, of course.
Mhm.
You can customize your mech suit, which is cool.
It starts with the V. What is it called?
Javelin.
Javelin.
Yeah.
V. The fuck I'm off.
But yeah, I mean it's a shooter RPG essentially.
It's
You're
dope.
Iron Man and you
It's
fly
dope.
around. It's EA, so I'm skeptical.
First of all,
facts? Big facts?
you're very right to be You're very right.
It's cool that they were right off the
I
bat.
love again, I just like the concept. It's
Is it-
different
is it
javelin suits, different ways. You could be a tank. You could be this.
It's like Titanfall mixed with Iron Man mixed with Destiny.
Yeah, you could say that's a really good comparison of just throwing how big that world
is. That
is.
one game?
What?
Is that it? Is it that one game?
It's fucking very specific, Sean. But essentially, I just really liked it because they showed a gameplay of it. They showed all that, and I was like, I'm with it. There was like one cool, like one of the javelin characters. I saw him like teleport back. I was like, oh shit.
Okay.
You see the tank just fucking shit up with the tank, and you see like all the damage being done and combo. I was like, oh my god. I'm excited for Anthem. I'm for sure gonna pick up that game.
I'm sure I'm gonna pick it up because I have no self control and I'm a huge man baby and I spend all my money on video games.
This is very true.
But I'm excited. I just want to play the game now. At this point, I don't want to see any more. I just want to get in and play the game because I feel like the more that they show it, the more that they can mess it up for me in terms of like my excitement.
Wow. Okay.
Why?
That's weird to say.
I know it's one of those things where it's like even God of War,
the
God of War did that for me too. I feel like they showed God of War too much, where my excitement waned when it came out. But then I played it and I was like, holy shit.
Never mind. No. Yeah.
So it's one of those things where you can show a game too much, I think. Battlefield, Battle Royale mode confirmed. It has a trailer, a story trailer. I'm not a big Battlefield guy. I'm not a big Call of Duty guy, but I'll play the multiplayer.
I play it. I mean, I've always bought Call of Duty, Battlefield. I've always bought those games when they come
Really?
out. I'll play it for like a cool month.
Do you play the story?
I'll let it die out. What?
Do you play the story?
I've never played the. I haven't played the Call of Duty campaigns ever since.
I mean, it's the
Black
same
Ops. The first Black Ops.
Modern Warfare 3 was my last Call of Duty campaign.
It's probably the same
Black
story.
Ops was the last.
That's how Call of Duty
campaign.
kind of rolls.
I know.
I just like. I mean, again,
Same story,
It's just
different setting.
distinctive, very distinctive of like. For Battlefield is different. I feel like it's a weird comparison, but Battlefield and Call of Duty is like the iPhone and Samsung. Yeah, people who just love one or the other.
Yeah.
Okay. I actually switched over to Battlefield. I like Battlefield more than Call of Duty.
Looks like you're switching over to Samsung, you hoe.
Yeah, dude.
Call of Duty it's too easy.
Yeah, it is.
That's what I like about
Like,
it.
once you understand the mechanics of the games, like it's really like it's easy to get like a high
It's
kill
cool because
streak.
there's like some people like, oh, I hate kill streaks. Fuck that. I'm playing Battlefield. Like, all right.
Yeah, Battlefield.
But then you
like,
get on
it's
Battlefield
really,
and there's
like,
a fucking guy on a tank going 30 kills and, like,
And there's a guy
kills.
sniping you from
And I'm
across
like, great. So it each has its own like.
drawbacks.
But
Exactly.
it be like lit though. Like that's crazy.
What you mean lit?
Battlefield, it'd be lit.
I remember the first. I remember
It'd
I
be
got
tanks
it's
everywhere.
lit.
People have planes,
I remember I was playing it one time and I was playing Conquest, like big ass maps.
hella bodies.
I remember I was just like running. I was like, I'm running. I got to the point. I die instantly. I'm like, fuck. I gotta wait like 10 seconds and I gotta go like a minute of running to the point and I'm like, all right, never mind. I don't want to play this game.
Sorry, I'm just trying to run down like everything pretty quick. EA Origins Access, basically that it's $100 a year.
Holy shit! What?
Yeah.
What?
But I mean, if you think about it, Game Pass is like $120 a year.
But I mean, again, you get FIFA, Madden when it comes out, right? And,
there's $60 games.
but
that
again,
you're
it's
gonna be getting.
EA. Oh my god.
I mean, if you're gonna be buying Madden and Call of Duty, it pays for itself right there.
Call of Duty.
I mean, sorry, Battlefield.
Okay, you're right. You have to be really EA fanboy to get that.
That's true though.
I mean, shit. If it's gonna give me Anthem, Battlefield, all the sports games that I buy, fuck, it might be worth it.
Yeah, because I mean, you're gonna be spending easily over $200 on all those anyway.
True. Nah, fuck that. I gotta wait to make it cheap.
I feel like there's a race here that they're all doing their own things, like in terms of services to get like free games or get the games free through streaming.
True, like services.
Yeah, which I think's an interesting
I'm
way
cool
to
with
take
the yearly
it.
thing. I'm not. If they do it monthly, I'm not cool. If they do a yearly thing, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, they're doing I think $100 a year. Like,
I'm cool with the yearly. I can't do monthly
Upfront.
pass. Like the Game Pass, I feel like that's why it's just like a monthly thing of gaming.
I
Like,
have too much
like,
shit.
people
I have too many
exactly, too much
subscriptions.
shit I feel like for
But-
Game Pass, you have to have like a real dedicated like a streamer or something to make it worth it because you could just pick up and play that game. Like for us, school, work, all this shit. Like I have barely enough time to play a game, let alone like all the games in the library.
I just wish more services let you do an upfront fee. Like Netflix. I would kill for a Netflix if you could just pay for it all upfront. Like
Yeah,
for the year. That's what I like about Amazon Prime. I just set it and forget it.
Set it and forget it.
Set it
Fucking
and
commercial ass
forget
motherfucker.
it. You know what I mean? Sean's so nasty.
I mean, look, not all of us have the money like that. Okay.
First of all, said to the guy who had all three consoles, fuck you.
Oh, you mean you?
Damn.
Hey, dude, again,
Yeah.
lawns had to be mowed. Okay?
I worked hard. Shut up.
I worked hard. Shut up. FIFA, Madden, NBA.
Let's go.
they-
NBA Live.
they
Nobody
showed
fucks
all
with
of
NBA
them.
Live. It's all about 2K, first of all. Nobody fucks with NBA Live.
That's true.
I
That's
heard
true.
NBA Live was hot.
First of all, you
this
know what else
year.
is hot?
What's hot?
Oh, no. I was trying to figure out something to say. But it didn't come out.
Didn't come out right, so I just stopped myself.
I just thought myself, no, Madden, FIFA is where it's at. Again, for Mikey, who likes more story-driven games,
Madden.
it's cool that those two heavy-hitter sports games are bringing story-centric, to it.
Because I heard whatever it was
Long
on the
Shot.
last one, Long Shot.
Long Shot was actually really good. It's a cool game.
I didn't pick up Madden this year, so I didn't get to play it. But I heard it was really good.
I don't like
FIFA's
Madden.
cool. FIFA's always cool.
I wanted to play FIFA. I might get
FIFA for me is that
the
filler game
Switch.
for me. Like if I don't know what game to play, just pick up FIFA, pick up Madden. That's that filler game for me.
Mm-mm.
And then sometimes I get too into it.
Mm-mm.
Like and there's always moments too. Like when I pick it up, like right now the World Cup is out. Like I'm playing a lot more FIFA now because of the World Cup. And I know when the season starts again, or for football, training camps gonna come up. Is it gonna get me excited? I'll play Madden.
This guy.
That's what it is.
World Cup.
Viva Mexico.
I can't get behind that.
America's
America's not
Can't
good
get
at.
behind Mexico. Wow.
Damn, why do you gotta spin it like that?
Fuck.
America's not good at it. I don't care. Spoken like a true American.
And hot take.
Spoken like a true America.
America.
America's not good.
But when they were good, that one World Cup,
Shut the hell
I was all about soccer.
No, you
I was
weren't.
the world's biggest soccer fan.
Were you?
He was probably saying, "Ole, ole,
Had a
ole,
jersey.
ole."
Had a jersey.
You're a Team USA dude. Never watched a soccer game in my life.
Never watched it. Pretty fucking hilarious.
And then we got in some Star Wars news. So we got a Star Wars: The Fallen Jedi Order. That's Respawn's new game.
I wish they showed
DLC?
something.
Is that a new game?
That's a new game.
That's a new game. But
They
you know
didn't
what
show
said?
anything.
They didn't show shit. It's like 3 guys in a casting couch like
Yeah.
this, and saying,
Andrea
"Hey, yeah,
Renee.
we're doing the game, and we have the title for you guys."
I mean, it's cool that they announced this
And
and
I'm
at
like,
least said there's
why?
another Star Wars game coming, and it's cool that it takes place between 3 and
Yeah, I like the idea
4.
of Jedi Hunter. Like it just it just makes you start thinking a lot more.
Like
About
about
what the
that
game could
time.
be.
Yeah, I think it
mean-
would be really cool.
It's just shedding light into a time that a lot of people don't know or haven't played in. And
So
I mean, it's cool. I'm excited for the game for sure, but I'm excited just for a name,
yeah,
and that's why it sucks.
but it's cool though. Like it's a cool concept, and I can see real potential in this
Hopefully,
game.
it doesn't get canceled like 1776.
Like, well, and then the Visceral's game, Amy Hennig, the Uncharted director.
Uh huh.
Her game at EA, the Star Wars game she was working at,
Well, Amy, what was it?
Hennig.
Okay, yeah.
That game got shuttered, and that was supposed to be a single player driven Star Wars game.
Yeah, see, they're gonna cancel this
So
one too.
hopefully they don't.
They went balls deep in by announcing it.
As long as, like I said, as long as there's a good story player game in this,
You'll get it.
then I'll get it. Well, even if I'm not, I got Battlefront 2. Which, speaking of Battlefront 2, they adding Clone Wars DLC. You get General Grievous,
Which is cool.
Count Dooku,
Obi-Wan.
and it's gonna be on Geonosis. That's gonna be the map,
Nice.
which is cool. But I think there's too many desert maps
True.
on Battlefront 2 now.
I feel like the go-to is always like snow maps.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Those are go-to maps, bro.
I hate that the Last Jedi DLC that they did on the
Fuck,
Salt
you're right.
Planet.
Yes.
Stupid. I hated that map. And then they just announced the solo
one.
stuff coming out, which is cool. I'm gonna play it.
Yeah.
I really do like that game. I mean, it's
I
cool that
played.
all the
Why
DLC
don't
is
we
free.
play it, dude? We
Let's
never
play,
played.
let's play it sometime. Get off your Fortnite and come play
Well, first of all, you need to add you on PSN, dog. You need to add the
That's
one
true.
and only.
the one and only. John, you been quiet? What's up?
You're
Getting
playing with the
attacked
Charlotte
by
too
your
much,
cat.
dog.
Yeah, don't let him bite you.
Dude,
Just
black on
put
black
him off.
crime. Stop it.
Stop it.
It's cool. We was chilling.
He's biting.
Damn, you be wildin'.
I just gotta get in the way.
Launch this fool.
The cat is cool. He lands on his feet.
8 lives left, dog.
So yeah, and then they talked about the rough start on Battlefront 2.
They did.
which
I
was
remember
really
the guy
cool.
said, "Hey, dude, this wasn't the game we wanted to make. Sorry, fuck."
Yeah, essentially like, hey, sorry for
I mean, again,
being
I mean-
skeevy.
I wish they could say, "Okay, fuck, let's not rush games anymore."
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
let's
that's not
be,
really
or
their
let's not be hella
decision.
greedy and like say microtransaction all this shit.
Well, it's EA's decision. And I think
Yeah.
EA, this conference shows that, okay, like, hey, let's not do this anymore. Because just them saying that, hey, Anthem's not going to have microtransactions, I think that's a big
Dope.
step.
I think they really learned a big lesson from Battlefront 1.
Battlefront 2, too.
Battlefront 2
Both
really
of them.
fucked it up though. Yeah.
Did it?
Battlefront 1 was like,
I
dude,
think I read a microtransaction in Battlefront 2.
it's like fool me once, then fool me twice. Fuck you.
Yeah, because I think everyone was stoked on Battlefront 2,
Exactly
and
what
it
it
came
was.
out, and everyone was like, fuck this. Besides me, because I'm a Star Wars fanboy.
Yeah, I was pretty upset with it.
You're like, okay.
I was upset with that for sure.
This kind of sucks, but I'll keep it.
It's a fucking
Yeah,
great
exactly.
game, guys. Yeah.
That's exactly me, because like I said, I like the world.
PlayStation game. Fuck yeah.
That's why I'm excited about the Clone Wars. Go back, play some General Grievous.
4 lightsabers. Ooh.
I'm not a big fan of the prequels, but those were my like when I was a kid, those were like my favorite movies.
Yeah.
So it's cool. I'm excited to go back and kind
Your
of
standards
dabble.
are low.
Dabble.
Use my
When
word.
you look at me, when you look like me, when your standards can't be high, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, damn, girl.
And then the last thing, Unraveled 2, which is cool. Yarny.
Yarny. I heard the
one?
game was cool, but I never played it.
I played number 1 a little bit.
Really?
It was.
That's the
Fucking
reviews it
yarn.
got.
I remember
was
when
meh.
we sold it. I remember when we sold it at the store. They literally just sold yarn, and people were like, "The fuck are y'all selling? Y'all selling yarn?" I was like, "No, it's yarny, fool. Get your shit together."
We got Elder Scrolls Blades now. We're moving into Bethesda.
That is the mobile game where you could play. Yeah, it's cool, but I don't like playing those types of games on my phone.
I don't either.
How do you feel about mobile gaming in general?
Nah.
Mobile gaming, if it's not a tap game, I ain't fucking with it.
I feel my thoughts on mobile. Sorry, Sean in the press pool from Chiptooth Gaming. My answer to this question is my stance on mobile gaming is the same I have on PC gaming, which is it could get fucked. Thank you. Next question. Andreas from Chiptooth Gaming in the press pool.
I'm dead. He said he didn't like it. I mean, I don't like mobile gaming. It sounds fun. It's just like it's never what you want.
True.
It's never. It's like it always
True.
falls short. It always falls short.
I agree. I don't have any games downloaded on fun.
Like
Zero.
sometimes I wish
Zero.
like they take that time back they put investing into a mobile game and actually put it into a console game because that's where I'm gonna spend most of my time playing games rather than on my phone. I got things to do.
Yeah.
True.
I agree. I don't have one game downloaded on my phone. That's how much I hate fucking mobile gaming.
Yeah.
I got like some tap games, but that's it.
Yeah, if that's pretty much it. Like I feel like just because like the Switch is like fucking portable console.
Mm-hmm.
Brought my Switch.
Like if
today.
I'm gonna play a game, I'm gonna fucking play Pokemon Quest or some other shit.
Pokemon Quest.
You really? I know you like that game. I know you be playing it.
Shut the hell up.
I know you be playing it.
I just got a Charizard, bro.
Elder Scrolls 6. Like they announced a lot of Elder Scrolls.
They did.
They Legends and then 6, which Legends is
Mobile game too, right?
no, because it's on PS4, Xbox One, and Switch.
It's a card game.
Yeah.
Nope.
But and then Elder Scrolls 6. So
Nope.
I did get a prediction right. They did announce a new
Elder Scrolls, you did.
Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I mean,
Did he say Elder Scrolls or did he say
No, I
like
said-
a new game?
I said Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
Come at me.
Oh, you gotta whisper bitch into the mic.
Doom external or internal? Eternal. Sorry, Eternal.
Eternal.
Bro, yeah, chill.
Doom Eternal.
I've never played any Doom. I don't think I ever will start.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Even on the Switch when it's available on the Switch.
Not even
'Cause
on the
it's
Switch.
Yes, it is.
I said not even on the Switch.
Oh, okay. Andres,
What?
feelings on Doom Eternal?
Never fuck with any of the Dooms.
Really?
It's too violent for me, bro.
Shut up.
I played the Doom game. I just, I can't. I like shoot 'em games, but those are just like.
It's too shooty with no story.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like it's
I need
almost,
some substance. I need something.
Yeah.
I think I played Doom 3 at my cousin's house one time. Like he died and gave me the controller. I was like, okay, I guess I'll play. I think it was the only time I played Doom 3.
And then we got the big Fallout announcement in terms of like it broke down the game. So it's a online multiplayer game coming PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Release date was announced. For what was the release date?
For what?
Fallout 4 or Fallout 67.
This November, no?
Is it this November?
November 14th, 2018.
Collector's edition, wearable helmet, brings back building, which fuck nobody wanted that. Nobody wanted to bring back building. Like the settlements.
That's because they're trying to do everything like. It's just that's what's in right now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Building is in right now, and I hate it so much.
Me too. That's my worst like mechanic. You know what I miss?
That's why I can't play Minecraft.
You know-
I can't do it.
That's why
I
you
don't
don't.
fuck
That's
with
your
them.
That's
That's
literally why I don't play Minecraft because I don't build shit like that. Let me just shoot and pop somebody.
You know what I miss?
What?
I lost the name. Starhawk. Starhawk, I think, did the building mechanic so perfectly because it wasn't building. You just drop shit from the sky and it was already built for you. So you built like an ammo bunker, but it was like you didn't have to build anything. You just drop it, get in it, get ammo, and then like shoot from it.
Yeah.
It was really cool. I really wish they would like make another kind of game like that. But yeah, so Andres kind of broke down what Fallout 67 was earlier. Fallout Shelter coming to the Nintendo Switch and PS4 tonight. Prey DLC, Quake Champions, Bethesda's E3 revealed some Quake Champions news, which is essentially the new Quake game, right?
Yeah.
Rage 2, it had a weird like concert where they had live music and it felt like a 2008 E3 press conference all over again.
Felt like Doom again. I was like, all right, I'm cool.
Oh, they did that for Doom 2, huh? With like the hard metal. I can't. So yeah, you got the trailer for that. You got an extended look at the Wasteland and coming spring 2019, which it looks like everything's coming spring 2019 next year.
There.
Yeah, like February area.
Everything was like 2019. There's like a couple games that were 2018.
Early 2019 is stacked.
True. Anthem and some other games going to be coming out on the same day.
It's Days Gone.
Days Gone, yes. Days Gone and Anthem are going to be coming out at the same time. I'm like, fuck. That sucks.
So
I'll buy both. It's all good.
I'm gonna play Days Gone before Anthem.
Spend $100 easily.
First, yeah, you're right.
Well, that's actually $80 with Gamers Club Unlocked.
Yeah. Don't mention that. R.I.P.
I mean, I have it still
GCU.
for another 2 years.
R.I.P.
You sure do. I will be using you.
Right. Everyone uses me for my Gamers Club Unlocked. Everybody. It's awesome.
Getting hella points, huh?
What was I gonna say? Yeah. So Rage, cool. Whatever. Another game that I don't really give a fuck about.
It looked good.
They have a Wolfenstein standalone VR game they announced where you hack the Nazi zombie robots. Wolfenstein Youngbloods, which is a sequel to Wolfenstein. 2, I believe. Correct? Let me check. Yes, and you play as BJ Blazkowicz's twin daughters. It's cool. I still haven't played Wolfenstein 2.
It's good.
There's too many. Dude, there's too much. We're getting to the point where there's too much stuff.
You have to pick your poison a little bit. Like, all right, I'm going to play this.
Because I want to play Wolfenstein.
I never beat a game. I just remember I picked up, my cousin was playing it.
I never beat a game.
I played like a couple like missions and I was like, oh shit, it's a really fucking cool game.
It was funny. I mean, they announced that like they made fun of themselves for re-releasing Skyrim so many times.
Yeah.
And then they kind of called out Amazon or Walmart Canada for leaking Rage. Yeah, Rage.
Thanks, Canada.
They leaked Rage?
Yeah.
Walmart, yeah.
How did they do that?
So they had to announce it.
It was online.
Unlisting. They put it up too early.
Yeah.
Before it was announced. Dude, so many leaks this year.
Too many.
But, I mean, that was the E3.
I mean, honestly,
so far,
it didn't matter. Cause
tomorrow's going to be a big day. I'm excited for tomorrow.
Tomorrow's huge.
I'm waiting to see what happens. And then Nintendo Direct. And then...
It'll be set, boys.
We'll be set, boys.
Is it me or is it getting crazier and crazier every year? Each year is topping itself in terms of games.
Yes.
Like last year, I thought was fucking incredible, and then this year is fucking incredible. Like we got, possibly. All right, the Days Gone's 2019, right? Okay, yeah, February. So we got Detroit Become Human, which has gotten pretty good reviews. God of War. We're gonna be getting Spider-Man.
Mario Aces
Tennis. Donkey Kong came out this year. Possibly Spyro the Reignited trilogy. True. Which last year Crash Bandicoot, like there's too much, and then next year we're just stacked with Anthem, Days Gone.
Keep the good times coming.
Yeah, it really is flowing right now.
I'm cool. I'm excited.
Gears of War 2019?
Yes, but I think that's like late.
Yeah, so it's like it's just nonstop, like just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Thoughts, final impressions on this year's
E3? So far so good.
I told you I'm waiting for the Nintendo press.
We're waiting. You will get the full review of what we think after that. I feel like
I'm real hyped.
It's just optimistic for the rest of the
I'm gonna let you know if I'm mad or excited after seeing what they drop.
Sean's not gonna be happy, so we're just gonna skip him.
I'll be like,
I mean, we were unhappy with these two, so hopefully he's happy.
True.
Sean's over here trying to stay positive. We're just shit talking everything. I'm just not excited anymore. It's like
that's what you guys say. I'll be like I said, optimistic. Just stay optimistic. I'm optimistic. Let's see what happens.
Because last year, E3, I was fucking ecstatic just because like the Crash Bandicoot, and the year before that with the Crash Bandicoot, it was just like it's too much for me.
Let's see what happens.
I wasted all my excitement on the Insane trilogy.
I had a nerdgasm.
No,
it was too good. I couldn't nerdgasm ever again after that. Well, so yeah, final. You said Nintendo. That's what you're looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Sony's and Nintendo's. Really excited to see what goes on there. Even tomorrow's
Ubisoft, no?
No, Square Enix Ubisoft too, but Square Enix. I'm excited for them. We can see that Avengers game they've been working on.
True, you're right. Oh fuck. Well, we'll see what happens. I gotta see what happens.
I think they're a wild card, just like Sony.
We'll see.
I feel like they can either really fuck it up or really do amazing.
We'll see what happens, boys.
Shoe right now, in the middle of the podcast.
It's because your cat was.
It's not rude.
Chewing my.
Not rude at all.
My shoelaces.
Well, gentlemen, that was our E3 coverage. We still got to decide if we're gonna do one right after like the Sony and Nintendo thing. See if we can maybe do it earlier. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But this was this week's Completely Consensual. If you like this episode, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share on YouTube. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button on iTunes. Leave a comment there, a review. It really helps us out when you guys do that. You can follow me at Cheeks_Junior on Twitter. You can follow Chiptooth Gaming at CTGVids on Twitter. And you can also like us on Facebook and stay up to date with us with all the happenings of the crew. You can follow Sean So Nasty at That Kid Flowers. And you can follow Andres at
Compa
Andres.
The one and all. I'm not going to change it to Pancho Papi. Get over it. It's not going to be.
Keep tweeting him. Anything else you guys would like to say?
No.
Yeah.
Sean, you're so quiet.
Stay gaming,
today.
bro.
What do you mean I was quiet? I was the one that was staying positive.
I don't
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, bro.
Positivity was real
He
quiet
called
today.
you out, dog.
I know. It's just one of those days, man.
It's one of those. We got you better, though.
Positivity
We
was
will.
quiet
We will.
today.
Like I said, hopefully we can get a studio space in the next month. So let's see where that goes. Thank you guys for everything that you do and staying active. We got some good things working. We have a cartoon actually in the works right now. Yeah, we have a animated cartoon that one of our friends is gonna be working on. Sorry, I didn't know. I was gonna say fans.
What's the word?
But fans, we don't have fans. We don't have fans.
We don't have